Hello peeps, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to learn something very important, and this came up because of my video from yesterday on how to buy Bitcoin. And this raised the question of why, so isn't Bitcoin supposed to get rid of centralized entities and banks and all this stuff? It's true and not true. Because their concern was that if we are still using Coinbase, we are using a centralized entity to control our Bitcoins. So it behaves kind of like a bank. And so today I'm going to teach you how to actually transfer those Bitcoins to your personal wallet. There are many possibilities for you to store your Bitcoins. Actually keeping them at Coinbase or any other exchange is not so safe because historically there have been many hacks to exchanges. So it's better for you to really own your Bitcoins in your own wallet. And there are many possibilities. You can have like a desktop wallet, like on your computer. You can have a wallet on your mobile phone. You can have a hardware wallet, which is the safest option. And you can also have paper wallets. And paper wallets confuse many people. And this is exactly what we are going to do today. We are going to transfer money or Bitcoin from Coinbase to a paper wallet. So first, let's open Coinbase. So now we are inside Coinbase. And here you can actually see that on my portfolio, I have 23.59 euros in Bitcoin. I don't have anything else because I always transfer money outside of Coinbase. And what we are going to do today is to actually transfer. Actually, first we are going to create a wallet, a paper wallet, and then I'm going to teach you how to transfer this money to the paper wallet. So first, I will teach you how to create a paper wallet. What is a wallet? And this is very important for you to also understand, is that the wallet does not contain any Bitcoin, does not contain any money. There is a technology underlying Bitcoin and all the other cryptocurrencies called the blockchain. And the blockchain actually stores your Bitcoins. So basically, blockchain is a public ledger where you can see all the transactions that have ever been made using Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency. But for the purpose of this video, let's talk about Bitcoin. So first, let's create a paper wallet. So if you search Google for Bitcoin paper wallet, you have some links, and let's choose this one. This one is an article at CoinDesk. Let's choose this one, Bitcoin paper wallet. Actually, if you are interested, you can read this article from how to make a Bitcoin paper wallet. And eventually you will reach this point in the article where you can go to bitaddress.org. And that's what we are going to do. So when you are at bitaddress.org, this is an open source JavaScript client that allows you to generate a Bitcoin wallet. So you don't need to know what is JavaScript, you don't need to know anything. It's just a website that you can use to generate a wallet. What's very important here, so I will actually do this online, but I will teach you how to do this offline because you should actually do this offline. So first, we need to move our mouse to generate this kind of too technical to explain why you need to do this, but it's safer. It's more secure if you actually do this. So you can just randomly move the mouse until you reach 100%. And then it will create a paper wallet for us. And basically that's just it. This is a Bitcoin paper wallet or wallet. Let's call it just wallet. You have a Bitcoin address, which is your public address that you can share with anyone. And you have your private key. The private key is completely private. You should never show this key to anyone. Because if someone has access to this key, they will have access to all your Bitcoins. You can also read all this information so that you learn a bit more. And basically you will just click print and print this, and then you have your wallet. If you want to generate a new one, you just generate a new address and you have a new wallet. The way you should do this is you actually, at the bottom of the page, you have this GitHub repository, because this is an open source project. Most open source projects are stored on GitHub. And you have this zip file. And this is what you should download. So I just clicked, and now I want to save the file. So now I want to open this bitaddress.org. I will extract this. And now what you'll see, I will actually close the browser. And I will open this website on my machine. So we will not be using the online version anymore. So now we are using, if you check here, you see file : / and not HTTPS : //. So this is actually running on my computer. And the way to do this, you should actually be offline. Just put your computer offline and do this exact step of choosing, like moving your mouse to generate this entropy for the wallet until you reach 100%. And then you can generate the wallet, you can print your wallet. Now 100%, and now we have, and you can generate as many addresses as you want. And then you print your wallet. You can print more than one, you can print multiple copies of the same wallet. Doesn't matter. Actually, I recommend that you print more than one of the same wallet, just in case you want to store it in different places. So I already have generated, I printed this. So I have a public key and a private key. And this obviously this is just for demonstration purposes, so there is no money on this wallet. I will also teach you how to check the balance of a wallet. But right now we already have a Bitcoin wallet. So what we are going to do now is actually go to Coinbase and transfer money. All the money that I have there, I will transfer to a paper wallet that I generated. So now we are back to Coinbase, and what we need to do is to actually transfer, do a Bitcoin transaction. Will be your first Bitcoin transaction. So you go to accounts, and you have here all your wallets, and you have BTC wallet, and you can send and receive. And we are going to send Bitcoin to an address. And here you can see a form, a basic form, where we can enter the address. We are withdrawing from our Bitcoin wallet, which has 23.50 euros. And this is interesting because the price is always changing. So right now you have 23.50, and in 5 minutes you might have more, might have less. And we want to send maximum. We want to send everything. So first we need to enter an address. But now, how can I actually enter the address? Because the address is on paper. Of course, I can type the address, but there is something much better that you can do. So I have my paper wallet here with me. And what I'm going to do is, instead of typing, because it takes a while because the address is big, instead of typing, I will use a QR code scanner online to scan my public key or my public address or Bitcoin address. You can hear many variations like public key, public address, or Bitcoin address. And I will copy paste it here so that I can transfer money to this wallet. So if you search Google for QR code scanner, I tried already the first one, it's not so good, so let's use the second one. And I will allow my webcam. So now let's scan the address. It's super fast. And now I have my address here. And now I can just copy paste this address and put it here on the BTC address. And now this actually exposes one of the problems of Bitcoin. And that's one of the reasons why people are moving to other alternatives for daily transactions and using Bitcoin as a store of value. Because if you see here, there is a network fee associated with this transaction, which is €1.80. So as you can imagine, if you want, let's assume that you go to a coffee shop and you want to buy a coffee, you would pay almost as much as a transaction fee as you would pay for the coffee. So for small transaction volumes, for small values, it doesn't make sense to use Bitcoin. And I will click here, send max. You can also write an optional message, which I don't need, but I can also write something like Bitcoin video number 2. So now I need to confirm that I want to send this. And since I have two-factor authentication, I need to go to my phone and use the code on Google Authenticator to actually confirm this transaction. So after confirming the transaction, you see here that I've sent Bitcoin. So you can see here that I've sent Bitcoin to this address. This is the fee in Bitcoin, and you can view the transaction. So here you will see that Bitcoin, all the transactions are actually public. So you will see the amount transacted, the fees, and received last minute ago, and the number of confirmations. So now we have to wait for the transaction to be confirmed. But one thing that we can do is to actually track how much money is in our address. So if we put here, if you see here, block cipher, if you see BTC, you can enter here an address, transaction, or block. If we copy paste our address and we find, so this will show that we have received 0 Bitcoin, we have sent 0 Bitcoin, but we have already a balance that is unconfirmed. And everyone in the world that has access to this address can actually check the balance and all the transactions that have been done. And this is one of the reasons why Bitcoin is not anonymous. Because Coinbase knows who I am, and they know that this address transferred money to this address. So even though no one knows, when I printed the wallets, no one knows who this address belongs to, now that you know that this address is mine, you will always know that whatever money is in there is mine. So it's not anonymous anymore, because now you can actually attach a face to this address because the address is mine. So if you refresh the page of block cipher, you see that 5 minutes ago I did this transaction, and now I have 1 confirmation. So if we go to the address again, you can see that my balance is confirmed. So now I have 1 out of 6 confirmations. And once we reach 6 confirmations, it's considered extremely safe. And that's it. Now you know how to transfer money to your paper wallet. And if we go back to Coinbase, to the dashboard, now I have 0. I don't have any money on my account. So thanks for watching. I hope that this video was helpful for you to understand a little bit more about Bitcoin and how to do Bitcoin transactions, and also to create a paper wallet. And also one thing that I will do that is very common in the cryptocurrency community is I will put a public address that I generated for donations, and I will put this address on my video. So in case you want to donate something, you can use that address and you can practice what you learned. You can check how much balance I have. You can even see if someone donated me money, because you will see the transaction. And you can play around with Bitcoin and learn how all these transactions work. So if you like this video, don't forget to smash up that like button and subscribe, and make sure that you also follow me on Twitter, because I also post updates there. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. So keep tuned, more good stuff coming soon.